welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
A tough time a season ago, his team missed the playoffs for the first time in his career. But he does remain one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. He's completed over 67% of his passes for his career. We know he's efficient. Now he wants to be spectacular and get his team back to the big game.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 29-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This is Jennings. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here we go with McCaffrey. A beautiful fake. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, that, like you said, it worked. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Brings up second and 10 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
He certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as the ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points off the board.
And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. And at quarterback, a longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
And what a marvel Joe Flacco is. Continues to be a reliable quarterback into his 40s. And we say it all the time. He came off of his couch and made a team better. Guess what? He's doing it again. And now has a chance to not only be good on the field, but also be one of the great mentors in a quarterback room.
That's good. For A. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating off play action. Flacco. Now he's forced out left. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, I admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Flacco. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jordan Elliott gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So here's a 3rd and 14. Passing play. Flacco. That is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. DeAndre Carter back deep. And the return man will shuffle through the white stuff, secure the fair catch with both hands. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Now Flacco. Under pressure, and down he goes. Michael Williams just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Setting up to throw, Flacco. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. 3rd down, Flacco from the gun. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. 35 yards that time on the punt. And they will take over first and 10.
First and 10. At their own 41-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At their 48.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught by Jennings. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. And the catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And this is caught. Jennings. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The score, Niners 10.
5 plays there on that drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And you see it there, whiteout conditions remaining in effect as we are back for the second half. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 26-yard line.
Flacco. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Now Flacco. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49.
That's good. 4-A.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Jenkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ball start, offense.
That's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Flacco from midfield. Under pressure, they got him again. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 18. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Purdy. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers 1st down as the tackle made at the 42.
A gain of 5. 1st down, San Francisco.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Play action. Now Purdy. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Browns drive about to get started. And you're still in this game. Yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Purdy looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Flacco and the Browns down 10-0. 1:38 to go. They've yet to dent the scoreboard tonight. Now they've got to do it twice late if they want a chance here.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Now Flacco. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
But they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and of course an incompletion there.
And he's going to come up a few yards short, brought down at the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Flacco. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Flacco. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Pressure mounting. Flacco. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the 49ers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish. That defense, they might as well have told their offense, guys, just kick a field goal. We've got it today.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.